Well, hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Alright, I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I've been checking up under that female turkey hen about every 3 or 4 days just to see if there's any eggs hatched. I knew it's close, know it's close, but like today I got some start and grow and refilled both the first two pens feeders, so the baby chicks over here have plenty of good nutrients. Refilled that little waterer, even though I see them drinking out of the big waterer here. And like I say, I know it's getting pretty close to when some of those eggs should hatch. But I got in here and done this. And I got in here and filled this, well, added some to this one. It's not full, but then I tried to look up under the turkey hen, and she's pecking at me and would not let me look up under her. Now, normally she hisses a little bit, but she doesn't peck at me. And today she was feisty. She picked at me 5 or 6 times. So I took one of my T-posts there and picked her butt up. She's pecking at the T-post. And sure enough, there's at least one that's hatching up under her. I can hear it chirping. It's still in the egg. It hasn't come through the bag yet, but the egg is busted. So I know she's got at least one that's trying to hatch. And she is feisty because those eggs are starting to hatch. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not going to go in and pick her up and upset her anymore. Just because she's protecting those babies. Went ahead and collected the eggs, and then doggone if I didn't turn my basket over when I was trying to come out, and broke 5 of them. I didn't bust them, but I broke them, so I just threw them out to the chickens. A lot of people say don't do that. Normally I don't, but I let them have it. And it's been a solid week, and I still haven't collected any blueberries. The red birds are just eating every one that gets ripe. So I'm just going to let the birds have the rest of them. I've got a 1.5 quart off that bush this year, where I got, I think, almost 3 quarts last year. All right, white knight over there. I hear you. But anyway, they're all doing really well. I am pleased. I'm surprised that any of the eggs up under this female turkey hen have hatched or even attempted to hatch, just because of how she's gotten off of them and not got back on them and got on the wrong side and so on and so forth. I mean, one day I came home and she was in the first box when she was in here by herself, and she had taken one egg and put over there and was sitting on that one egg and left the rest of them over in the middle. So I moved it back and put her back. She got back on them. So I just didn't expect any of those eggs to even hatch, because she's just not a very good mama and it's her first time. But apparently nature has a way to make things work out. So I'm happy about that. They've got plenty of feed. I did freshen the waterer. So I'm going to pause it and walk over to the garden just to show y'all a little bit. And I forgot to pick the egg up from outside the pen. I got about 20 today. But they busted one in there, and of course it was all gone except most of the shell. But I get this egg and put it in my basket over there. I'll walk over, and if I don't break this one on my way, I'll walk over there and show y'all the garden. Man, there's even a little bit of grass coming up in here. There's some weeds coming up. There's a little grass and weeds coming up in the first pen over here. I mean, it's amazing what happens when you take the chickens off of there for, about 5 weeks, because these baby chicks in the first pen are about 3 weeks old now. And they're approaching 3 weeks anyway. I haven't looked back to see exactly when, but they're about 3 weeks old. And see, I still have, they're dirty because they busted a couple eggs, but there's still quite a few eggs in there, considering I broke 5. But anywho, I've done a little bit of research. Looks like tomato spotted wilt or whatever on my tomato plants, at least on some of them. And I've been watering the crap out of them. And yesterday I had 2 squash that came up in this grow bag, so I separated the 2. There was 2 different plants, and I moved over here and put one in here. And then today the one that I planted popped up, so now there's 2 over here, and the one I planted in here popped up. So it's taking longer for those old seeds to pop up, but they are coming up. And then I've got the squash in here that's popping up, and this one popped up today. So I've got 3, 4, 5 right there, plus the one in the grow bag back here. So that's 6 squash plants that have come up, and there's actually 2 in that pot also. So I guess I could separate them, but I don't really have another place to put them unless I get more grow bags out, and I'm not going to do that right now. The zucchini has done much better than I expected. The squash did not do very well, so I'm going to try to squash in the grow bags and see if that helps with the vine borers that's gotten a hold to them. The watermelon's still doing really well, but you see how it looks like the leaves have shriveled up and are dying? That's, I think, tomato spotted wilt virus, and there's nothing you can really do about it, except maybe plant a resistant strain next year. But this plant has barely got it, so it'll probably get much stronger as it grows up. I did pull a few carrots the other day. They are short, but they were nice and fat. I'm the first time I've ever grown carrots. So, and I planted a peach tree in here, and it was actually pushing up in the center of the pot, and it's been a couple of weeks. So it was pushing up the soil in the center of the pot. So I know that one should be popping out of the soil in the next day or 2, which is good news. Still nothing in those little pots, but I'm watering them anyway. And of course I've watered all these tomatoes real well. And of course the corn. And the corn, this is the worst looking corn I've ever grown. Normally out there in the field here where it was a garden spot, my corn just grows phenomenally. And this is good tall corn, at least most of it, but it's all brown, like I'm not watering it enough, and I'm watering a mess out of this stuff. So I've never had a problem with corn before, but it's still got a lot of ears on it. I'm hoping they mature and I can collect some corn anyway. I've been getting about one of my baskets I collect eggs with, about a basket every other day of green beans, and there's still another basket or 2 left on them. But I have picked a lot. I've got almost 3-gallon Ziploc bags full of green beans off of these 6 plants. And like I say, I've still got more to pick. So I won't pick any tomorrow because I picked yesterday and today. But I will come out probably, today is Tuesday by the way. So I'll probably come out Thursday and pick some more. And I do have some pest issues here where they're eating my leaves, but it's not terrible yet. And I found one, I don't know if that bug was doing it or not, but I did find one. And I've had a few green beans I've thrown back on the ground in there, or in the raised bed, that the bugs got into. So I just threw it down, let them have it. But for the most part, the green beans have done phenomenally well, at least for me. I see one nice big one or 2 that I missed, but that's part of it. But anywho, I just wanted to show y'all, I do have baby chicks starting to hatch, and the other chickens should be about a week behind the turkey hen, and then the other hen should be about a week or so, or a few days behind the other one. So from now for the next 2 weeks roughly, I should be having baby chicks hatch a lot. We'll just, hopefully that's what happens. Oh yeah, and I did plant a new one in here, and it's coming up as well. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 new squash plants that have already come up. So as I pull these, when they don't have any squash on them, I've been pulling them, throwing them out in the yard, and I'll just cut them up with the mower. But as I pull these, I've got 7 more plants that are going to grow. We have long summers in the south, down here in southwest Georgia, and I don't know how it's going to do, but I'm going to try it. Why not? Got to learn somehow. So the zucchini is just, boy, that thing has taken off, and the plant, the main trunk of it runs across the ground, and all those green leaves come up off of it. It just takes up. So I know if I plant them in a raised bed again, a big raised bed like this, I don't need to plant, I think I planted 4 zucchinis. I don't need to plant 4. I need to plant 2. 1 on each end. As big as they get, it's going to completely cover a 4x4 section and then some. So I'm learning, and just like some of you. But the watermelon the same way. I planted 4. It's overrun that 3x3 bed back there, but it is doing really well. It's growing. But I just know to plant a little bit less next time, and we'll just see how it works out. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, subscribing to the channel, hitting the thumbs up if you don't mind. That really does help a lot. And you see, this is one of the plants that had the tomato hornworm on it that I've found and killed. I have not found any since my grandson was here this past Friday night or Saturday night. I don't remember which. I think it was Friday night. But either way, and we found little ones. Well, I may come back out tonight and take a look again, but I don't see any fresh damage from tomato hornworms. So that's at least good, since I've got the spotted wilt virus. I don't need more than one problem. But guys, thank y'all very much. Remember what I've always told you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.